Here I am in my kashi hat, reminiscing about my recent cooking session with Tannaz Sassooni, where we cooked a Jewish dish from the city of Kashan, Iran. Here is GONDI KASHI.
There are Kashani dishes, and then there are dishes that you'll only find in the Jewish households of Kashan. It is my favorite food in the whole world. I find it to be just absolutely delicious.
According to a lot of people, the only distinctly Persian Jewish food is something called gondi, a meatball dish made of ground meat, chickpea flour, and cardamom. But it turns out that's not true. Every region of Iran has distinctly Jewish dishes, and even in the realm of gondi, those delicious balls are from Tehran. And in other parts of Iran, the Jews make gondi that's totally different.
Totally different. I mean, gondi is this all-purpose word in Iranian Jewish cuisine. So we've got to do a lot of prep here. You cook it all together. You don't actually soak the rice. You just rinse the rice.
I'm glad I didn't wear a white shirt.
The beets are my favorite part because it becomes really beautiful. There's bits of pink peppered into the green. We use ground turkey. And you actually mix the meat into the rice in such a way that it's invisible. You don't even see that it's there.
This is what you call herbal Jenga. American recipes ask for this much herb. Persian recipes ask for
2 pounds of herbs. I mean, to be fair, this is 3 cups of rice, so it is a large pot of rice. You use tare, which is Persian chives, dill. I think the dill and the basil are probably the most heavy. And then you also use fenugreek, which we couldn't find fresh, but you can always use dry.
Put some, just go for it. I don't know.
It smells so good.
How much? Oh yeah. Our bodies will smell like this for 2 weeks, but who cares?
But it's worth it. Okay, I think that's good. It smells so good.
Getting things from high places is all I'm good for.
And then tarragon marze, which is savory. The rice to herb ratio is so high, it's completely green.
If you're wondering about measurements, the only answer you'll ever get is Inrad.
Pretty exciting. So there's that, and then there are also fava beans.
Very like witch's brew.
My guess is that it went from that to gondi KASHI, which is balls made of rice and other things. And then at some point, people just didn't feel like making them into shifte, and it just turned into a rice dish.
Iranians have regional jokes about people from virtually every part of the country. Some are meaner than others. What do they say about people from Kashan?
I think it's just Kashani people are kind of salt of the earth, down to earth people. Is that?
That's not what I've heard, no.
What have you heard?
The Jews of Kashan are known as kashi tarasun. That means they're scared of everything, paranoid, anxious, evasive, never give any information, risk-averse, secretive. This hat is just me being kashi and secretive about my bad hair day. It appears to be a very specifically Jewish joke, likely stemming from many centuries of forced conversions and oppressions, made the community of Jews in Kashan very insular, especially to the non-Jewish world, preserving their language, customs, and cuisine for hundreds of years, giving the entire city a reputation of secretiveness and paranoia. But what even a lot of Jews don't know about Kashan is that the city was probably the most literary Jewish city in the region. Starting with Emrani in the 14 and 1500s, there are dozens of attested poets, rabbis, and philosophers from Kashan. I wonder how many of them ate GONDI KASHI. I bet Shemuel ben Pir Ahmad and his brother Mashiach ben Pir Ahmad were always fighting over that crispy beet tadig. Speaking of which, let's check it out. This is GONDI KASHI. Again, to me this doesn't look like gondi because it's not in balls. I'm ready to try this thing that Tannaz says is the best food in the world. I don't think I've ever had beet tadig before. Let me get the beet tadig.
Yeah.
Well, that's really good. It's like tadig, it's crispy, but it's sweet. It has a really nice burnty flavor. The gondi is really good. It has, it's so herby. And then you forget that it had meat in it. Very savory, meaty flavor. There's no acidity to it. Kind of strange for Persian food. You're kind of used to something sour in there. I guess gondi, like regular gondi, doesn't have acidity either. All the other flavors are doing the work instead of the acidity. Not used to that. You can also really taste the marze, which is the savory. You can taste a lot of these unusual herbs very distinctly, which is very cool. I'm very happy with this. Kashan number 1. And stay tuned for a bonus regional gondi dish next time.